So, Pete, I don't want you to think I'm just some guy with puppies.
Yeah.
So here,
no, it's kind of cool to be just a guy with puppies, though.
But here's the deal. My wife and I run a dog rescue out of my house.
That's awesome.
With my wife and kids. So
these are all your little orphans right here?
Yeah. So I have, right now I have 35 dogs in my house. I've been doing the dog rescue thing for about 3 or 4 or 5 years now with my kids, and they've been doing the radio show thing forever. You know, you've been on our show many times. Then I finally was like, wait a minute, why don't we combine the two?
Yeah.
You know, like when I interview somebody and bring the puppies, so we can find homes for these puppies, you know? It's like someone would go, I want that puppy Pete Wentz was holding. These puppies happen to be just from some woman who, their dogs got pregnant. So it wasn't like, there's no sad story here except for they were, you know, the dogs got pregnant, you know.
It's crazy when like a dog gets pregnant, you get like 6 dogs, right?
Right.
That's
I know.
crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't happen if you're human unless you're like the Octomom. Well, first of all, congratulations with the new music. It's been a while since you heard Fall Out Boy. You know, like there's something about your music when you hear, that's Fall Out Boy, man, and there's so much, like, not that it's bad, but there's so much like hip hop. You know, it's refreshing to hear.
Yeah.
What do you call your kind of music? Is it like pop punk? What is it?
I don't even really know. I mean, I think that it's just like at some point you just kind of get past genre a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like to me the end goal is you want to be like Metallica, where like people are like, Metallica just sounds like Metallica. You know what I mean?
Well, that's you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you put on you guys, you're like, man, that's Fall Out Boy. By the way, the new song, the video, what was with the Dia de los Muertos? Like, what's that vibe?
We went to the people that do the LA Dia de los Muertos parade because we wanted to like get like the most authentic version of it, because it's always been like super interesting in my 9-year-old school. They do it, they celebrate it, and it seemed like it was something that could like fit the song. We shot it really super briefly actually because Patrick had the flu on the way there and was throwing up in like a garbage can.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
because he's
on
like,
the videos.
I mean, he's going 110, man.
Yeah, but it would be like after every take, it would be like, okay, let Patrick rest. He looks gray.
You've been pretty open about, you know, like mental illness.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I don't know what degrees there are of mental illness, but like I see a psychiatrist once a week, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone always jokes, oh, dude, you got ADHD. That's what you're doing morning radio. So I started seeing a psychiatrist for a while, a couple years ago. So then I actually went on meds, you know. And then I started talking about it on the air, on the radio. I go, man, I go see a psychiatrist now, and he put me on these meds. And I had all these people message me and say, thank you for talking about this, you know. And I know you get it too on a whole different level. Where are you with that?
I think it's like really important to be open about it. And open about talking about mental health and like kind of getting rid of the stigma around it, because everybody, you know, like I talked to Brandon Marshall, like the football player, about it, you know, like everybody, like it's like everyone, you know, or like most people you walk into, like, and it doesn't mean it's like extreme for everybody, but everybody has like bad days and tough moments and stuff, and I think it's just important to like be open, like, you know, like life is, you know, everybody has their own like little struggles, you know, and I think if you know you can reach out to other people and you know that like it's okay, that I think that it makes the world a better place, you know, or an easier place to live in.
When you say reach out to other people, though, are you looking for signs? Like somebody says something in front of you, or somebody says something on Twitter, you're going to message them, hey, I saw you said this, you know? Because I know that's what happened the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, in speaking about Lil Peep, who just passed away, like, I didn't know him well. I just like talked to him on Instagram a little bit, and I knew he was like into our music back in the day, and I have a record label, so we were like checking him out, you know, whatever. I don't know, because it's like I like, you know, in your head you're like, wow, I wish I had like said this or said that, like, but you don't. I mean, I have like definitely regrets from it, but I think that it's like, that's why it's important when you see somebody crying out that you know or whatever, like I think it's like important to try and, you know, because sometimes like I think when you're feeling low or whatever, like you get a funny idea that like, you know, you'll feel like that forever or it'll never get better, and you know, you can get in that caught in that downward spiral, and I think it's just important sometimes for somebody to just be like, hey, it's gonna be like, we'll figure it out, you know. Do you talk about like meds and stuff? Like, do you take stuff? I'm not on anything right now. I have been in the past though. And it was helpful, you know what I mean? Like, I think it, like, I mean, at the time it was like a helpful thing, you know, and I've done, you know, like beta blockers and whatever, but, you know, and SSRIs and and have been super helpful because I think sometimes it's just about like getting more serotonin in there. And
Yeah.
just, like just like simple like science stuff.
Yeah.
And it's I think like whatever, like if meds do it, or like taking a walk or exercising or like whatever it is for everybody, I think
Yoga?
it's like, yeah, totally.
So I got to tell you, there's a singer. He's one of the first guys I did this puppy thing with.
Yeah.
And him and I, we hit it off tremendously. A great guy. In fact, got him involved in rescue, and he does lots of dog rescue stuff. And he was in town. His wife and my wife, we all became friends. And I just love this guy. I want this guy to be a huge, huge star. So we hit it off. So I'm pulling up here to park, and he texts me, and he's like, "Hey man, I just got booked a gig December 15th in Scottsdale, and I hope you and Blake, my wife, you guys get together and you come to the gig." And I said, yeah. I go, hey. He goes, what are you doing? I go, I'm pulling up. I go, I'm out with the puppies. I'm gonna hang out with Fall Out Boy. He goes, I love Fall Out Boy. Those are my guys. And I said, oh, do you know him? He goes, do I know him? I'm signed with Pete's label.
Max.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what a small world, man. That just trips me out, man. And he starts going, I wrote 10 Victoria's Secret with I did blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, look at that. How cute is that? And I'm pooping. Whoa. Look at everybody.
At least it's on the puppy pad.
Yeah, he's trained. I know it's no big deal. He's probably grossed out right now. But the fact that he's pooping on a puppy pad is massive growth. So I told Max, I was like, get out of here. I go, that's it. We're going to FaceTime you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Please, yeah.
And I've never actually FaceTimed anybody before. We're FaceTiming Max. I literally love this guy. What are you doing?
Just finished sound check. We're just in our dressing room.
Oh my gosh. What do you got in there? What kind of amenities do you have? How many white candles?
Got Judy. Wait, show the little puppy. Where's the puppy?
Oh, yeah, look at these puppies.
Yes.
That's Max, everybody. That's Max.
Hi, Max.
Max, you're awesome.
I just wanted to FaceTime you so I get really close to Pete and kiss him. Very cool, man. So thanks for helping us find homes for these dogs, Pete.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the album, your song, and everything else. Oh, I love puppy breath.